Alright guys, welcome back. Today's video is obviously a makeup tutorial. This is a very dramatic look compared to what I normally do, but I was at Walmart today and I went down the makeup aisle, picked out a few new things. They're new to me, not necessarily new in like the beauty world, and I just wanted to play with them. Today's video is about 95% drugstore, so yeah, you know, prom's coming up. You can wear this for a dramatic going out look. I like the way it turned out. So I decided to go ahead and upload it. I was on the fence. I was like, I don't know. I normally don't go for this, but I don't know. I kind of like it. But before we get started, make sure you are subscribed if you are not already. YouTube has changed their settings recently, and you may not even see my videos in your feed anymore. If you want to make sure that you see my videos when I upload, there is a notification bell underneath this video. You can click on it, and they'll notify you when I do upload. I honestly am not good at explaining any of this stuff. It's just crazy to me what is going on. Like, I don't even see people that I've been subscribed to for years anymore. So that's the best way I can tell you guys to make sure that you see my videos. And also I will have my Twitter and Instagram handle right here. But enough of that. Let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, I'm going to start out with the eyes. And I was just at Walmart. I picked up quite a few new things. Not really new at the drugstore, but new to me. And I got one of the Maybelline color tattoos. I haven't had these in years. I remember when these were, you know, like the ultimate dupe for the MAC paint pot. And I'm going to use the color Creamy Beige number 80. And I'm going to use this as a base for the rest of the shadows. This kind of looks like a color that I would wear as like an everyday lid color. So we'll see how it goes. I'm applying this with the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. Alright, so it's going to look a little messy at first, but I promise it will all come together in the end. Now I'm going to take this Wet n Wild palette. It's called Nude Awakening. I think this is one of the newer palettes, not 100% sure, but I'm going to take the light matte color. It is called the Transitional shade, and I'm going to pick that up with my IT Cosmetics blending brush, and I'm kind of just going to go over where I applied that cream base and just kind of set it and also intensify it a bit. Next, I'm taking this burgundy color and I'm going to start defining my outer lash line with this and almost extending outward to create a little bit of a wing. I'm not going to talk to this. I'm going to let you just watch and see how I do it. Okay, so I want to pause and show you right now. I'm kind of working on softening this wing out and making it look like it's more one with the eye as opposed to a traditional wing. So what I'm going to do is take my Zoeva Luxe Petite Crease Brush. I've picked up a little bit of that same color, and basically I just start blending this up a little higher, also slightly into my crease, and I pretty much just connect my crease to the outer corner of where I've stopped the elongated shadow. And this just kind of gives you a little bit more of that cat eye effect, a little bit more romantic. And I just find that this really complements my particular eye shape. If you have really round eyes and you want to create more of like, you know, the sultry kind of honestly almond shape eyes like I have, this is a really good way to do that. So I'm just going to softly work that in and kind of create the shape that I want. Now I'm just mixing these two shades right here, and I'm going to pick those up with a Marc Jacobs smudge brush, and I'm just going to smudge over where I've already applied that dark plum color, and I'm going to smoke it and intensify it a little bit heavier. I've already started on this side, as you can see, so I'm basically just pressing that in and going over where really we've already worked in that darker color. Okay, now that I have this kind of crazy rough shape going, I'm actually going to take the Stila glitter shadows. These are called the Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadows. This one is in the color Peachy Keen. And I'm just going to start pressing that all over the inner portion of my eye. That's going to help me kind of decide how to shape out the outer edges, if I need to do anything else, all of that fun stuff. So I'm just going to put this on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna press it in with I'm not really sure yet. I think I want to use this really detailed brush. This is just an e.l.f. pencil brush, and I'm gonna pick up a little bit of that glitter, and I'm just gonna start pressing that in to my eyelid. Alright, so this is what the glitter looks like. I have already taken out some lashes. These are the Kiss lashes in Little Black Dress. I'm going to pop those on, and then we will move on to the face. Alright, I'm going to prime my skin with the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. I have a lot of texture going on right now, especially on my forehead, where I'm having those bumps from, I think, maybe lavender in the Fix Plus. I'm not exactly sure yet, but a lot of you all in my last video where I talked about possibly having a lavender sensitivity, so many people said that they had the same reaction, and a lot of people talked about, you know, that lavender really isn't the best to apply to your skin. I didn't know that. I always thought lavender would be something that would be good for your skin, but I guess not. Really excited. I picked up the new Rimmel Lasting Finish 24-Hour Breathable Foundation. This is the new formula. I used to love the 24-hour regular Rimmel foundation, and to my knowledge, this is the new one. So I got mine in the shade 103 True Ivory. Oh, it's got a little wand on it. We got some Tarte Shape Tape action going on here. This is, I believe, supposed to be full coverage, medium full coverage, somewhere in that range. I like this. I like this big old wand here. This is nice. Also, I picked up the Flower Beauty makeup sponge because Raw Beauty Christie said to, and I'm absolutely obsessed with her videos. And she said that this was one of the softest sponges that she had ever tried. And she's right. I went to wet this and I could immediately tell that it was very spongy. It's also, it reminds me of memory foam. It has a very squishy texture to it, and I really I like it. I can get down with it. So I found this at Walmart, and I think it was about $8 or $9. A little steep, but Oh, it's really, really soft. Okay, so I just reread the bottle. This says that it's high definition finish with a medium coverage. So to me right now, just comparing it to like the regular formula, it does seem like it's a little bit more lightweight. I like the way it looks. Definitely a natural finish. It also smells nice. Normally Rimmel foundations don't have the nicest scent. This has almost like, I know this might sound weird, but it almost reminds me of Febreze. It's a very fresh scent. So I'm going to try to layer this because I do think I want a bit more coverage. And we'll see what we can get. Okay, so I definitely feel like this foundation is more of a light medium coverage. I don't really want to say that it's medium coverage. My bumps are still showing through, my freckles are still coming through, but it does have a nice even finish to it. Very lightweight. It feels really airy and light on the skin, which is unusual compared to the other formula. The other formula is a bit heavier, but I'm actually going to try the concealer that goes along with this. It's the Lasting Finish 25-Hour Breathable Concealer. I got mine in the shade 001 Light Ivory, and I'm going to go ahead and dot some underneath because it's coming out, but this is what it looks like. It's in a little tube. I might end up going back and adding some of my Maybelline concealer if this doesn't add more coverage. I mean, if I would have read this, and I guess I would have known that this is more of a light coverage concealer and foundation, but I didn't read it. I just went into it, and this is what we're gonna get. I don't think I'm a big fan of this concealer. It seems to be a bit patchy on me. It didn't offer a lot of coverage, so I'm actually just going to go in with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and I'm just going to go over the top and try to give myself a little bit more coverage around the cheek area and the under eye area, mainly because since the eyes are so heavy, I kind of want the face to be pretty flawless. So just going to go in with a bit of that and blend it out with the sponge. To set everything, I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I have been seeing Jamie Page Beauty use this a lot in her videos, and I wanted to try it out. I'm going to actually use that on my sponge, and I'm just going to press that into my under eye area and my entire face. I got mine in the shade, I think it's the lightest one, just in light. They were out of the Fair Light. Maybe this one's Fair. Hold on. 05 Fair. They were out of the Fair Light one, so I just went ahead and got this one. Seems like it's doing the job. Alright, so I am pale as a ghost right now, so I'm going to go in with my Physicians Formula Contour Trio, and I'm going to start contouring with the Cool Tone shade in here, and then I'm eventually going to go in with the warmer tone and hopefully bronze the rest of my face up, because I'm like Casper right now. I think the foundation might have been a little light. Might have been a little light for me. Possibly the powder too. By the way, this is a drawing that my friend got me of Ollie last year, and I just wanted to set it up at my background. So if you see the random outline of a dog, that is actually a drawing that my friend got me. I absolutely love it. I think it's adorable. For blush, I'm going to use MAC's Mocha, and I'm just going to pop a little bit on my cheeks. This is more of like a berry tone blush, cool tone blush, so I think it's going to match the plums that are on the eyes. For highlighter, I'm taking the MAC Hyper Real Glow palette, and I'm going to use the shade that is in the center right here. This one is from the palette that has a bit more of a gold tone to it. I haven't had the chance to try it out yet, so I'm just going to pop that on my cheeks and see what we come up with. And I'm going to take my Fix Plus from MAC. This is the regular one, since I suspect the lavender one might be giving me these bumps. Gonna do quite a few pumps because we are pretty heavy on the face today. Really quickly, I'm going to finish off the eyes. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm actually going to take the color in this Wet n Wild palette that's down at the bottom. It's just a darker matte shade, and I'm just going to smudge my lower lash line very lightly. I don't want it to be too overwhelming, but I do want a bit more color underneath. So, oh, these are pigmented, I forgot. For lips, this is going to be so unlike me, but I think this is just a stunning color from Flower Beauty. It is called Frenzy, and it's this really dark kind of purple shade. And I'm going to pair that with the Flower Beauty lip liner in Petal Pout. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. Very dramatic from what I normally do. I haven't done a look like this in ages on my channel. I feel like the older I get, the more makeup I wear, I don't know, the least flattering it is on me, especially with me having a lot of freckles. When I do full coverage looks like this, sometimes I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like it doesn't look the best with me having, you know, a lot of freckles and a lot of texture to my skin. But I do like the way this came out. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know where you would wear a makeup look like this too. Honestly, if the lip were neutral, I think this would be a fairly wearable look that you could obviously wear for a night out, special occasion. But yeah, I had fun with it. Let me know your thoughts. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.